This is coming to you from John Wayne's 26 Bar Ranch in Eager, Arizona.
Well, we're back, and we're going to do Haystack. Is that right?
That's right.
This is Marilyn Peterson. She's a very close friend of ours. We've known each other probably 35, 40 years.
At least.
Yep.
At least.
And you're going to cook something, or you're going to show me to cook something.
Right.
All right. And we're going to do what's called Haystack, right? We're
That's
not really going to use these, are we?
Oh, no. No way.
Kind of crunchy and chewy if we use that. Can we put these over here, and then you're going to, we'll be cooking this out of your cookbook, right?
That's right.
Is this a group put this book out, or did you just put the book out?
No, it's a group
It's
of
a group.
Friends of mine who belong to a sorority.
A Measure of Love?
Right, right.
I don't know about you. I don't
have a
know
good
about
time.
you. Okay, what we're going to do is let's get this thing going. What are we going to need first?
Well, first we have to have the ever-loving hamburger.
Hamburger.
Would you get
I
it
will
out
get
of
the
fridge for
hamburger. Here it is.
Onion.
And we need the onion also, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, what are we going to do first?
We're going to chop up the onion.
You want me to do that one for you?
Sure.
All right. I'll get the onion. You want the whole onion?
Well, save out about a fourth of the onion.
About a fourth of the onion. All right, I'll chop that up for you here. Let's get that. Are you going to make me cry here?
If I can.
Oh, boy, I bet you I do. Time it's over with here. You want a quarter of this onion, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll just set that.
There you are. Okay. Now, you just want this fine chopped?
Well, just a few more crossways.
Just dice it a little bit here, like that. Okay. Here we go. Got it. Now, what do you want? Into the pan.
Into the pan.
Now, I'm losing my mic here. Let me get that back up over my shoulder here. There we go. Okay. Let's get this in, and you've got a little bit of oil in here,
Just
right?
a little bit to keep it from sticking.
Okay. There we go. I'll just get that in. Are you going to put the meat in here, too?
Yes.
I'm going to have to take off my sombrero here because I forgot to take it off during the break.
Okay.
Let me get that sombrero off and get it over here. There we go. All right, here's your mixing spoon. Now, what are we going to do? Just stir them around? I'll do that. You're going to break that up and put it in then?
This is some.
Okay.
You cook this till it's real crumbly.
Real crumbly. All right. Boy, that's going to stick. Let me turn that down just a little bit.
Okay.
Could have probably used a little more oil on it,
All right.
but that's fattening.
True.
That's true. That's true. Now, when we get this going here, what is the next thing that we have to start thinking about?
We have tomato sauce
Tomato sauce. All right.
and taco sauce.
Well, now what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to have to end up cheating them because by the time we got this all brown, we'd be out of this segment. So what we're going to have to do here is do a little bit of cheating. Let me get just a little bit of time on it, though. I've got it up pretty high here. And why don't we talk about that cookbook just a hair while this is being browned here. When did you get this book out?
Well, actually, we printed it in 1982.
1982. Mm-hmm. And what is it, a group of ladies?
Yes, it's a group of 8 ladies in Phoenix.
I see. And you sell the book.
Yes.
And you also have a charities that you give the monies to. Is that right?
All the profits on the cookbook go to national charities that our national group supports.
I see. And what's the name of your outfit?
The national group is called Sigma Beta Sorority.
You would say that. I never took that kind of language.
Greek.
Greek, yeah. All right. And so it's a group of ladies that have their own cookbook. And I understand that you've been on you've been on a couple other shows, or at least Rita's show, right?
I was on Rita's show about a year ago.
Yeah, I think so. And so Rita's show, you pushed your book there, and you didn't do the same recipe, did you?
No, we did a Milky Way cake.
A Milky Way cake.
It was really good.
I see. All right. Well, we've got this about ready to get brown, but we're sure not going to have it completely brown by the time. Okay, why don't you give me a little bit of moisture anyhow in here?
Usually I just put all this in together and let it all simmer a while.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here, let me get that a stir in here. Is this going to be big enough, you think?
I think so.
You think this one would be
It's
big
only
enough here,
just this
huh?
little bit more tomato sauce.
Okay.
And these are chopped olives.
You gonna put them in now or later?
No, they go in any. Well, we can
This
put
is
them
kind of
in
like
anytime.
mulligan stew,
Yeah.
isn't it? You just kind of throw everything in and let it rip?
Yeah, this is really good if you have a crowd for dinner and everybody can make their own.
Do you build your
plate.
own thing
You
at the
build
end?
your own, assemble
Yeah,
your
I
own
see. Yeah, I think my wife does something similar to that too, and where we use corn chips and so forth. It's similar to that.
Right.
And what we're going to do is, how long would you say we have to cook this?
Oh, probably 15 or 20 minutes after it really gets hot.
After you really get it hot, 15 or 20 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to get a apron on you here.
Oh.
I even got you a clean one.
Good deal.
Here, you go ahead and button it up, or do you want me to get it for you?
I'll do it.
All right, you get it there, and I'll get the stirring here. Now, you say we put these in now or not?
Now it's fine.
Now it's fine.
Or later. That's
Now-
the great
now
thing
or
about
later.
This.
Just whatever pleases you, huh? All right.
Do you want me to do this?
Go ahead and get them on in. You know, that looks like it'd almost make a casserole type of dinner.
I think it would. You could probably layer it with lasagna
Yeah.
noodles and
Yeah.
cover it with cheese, and it would be great.
Well, I used to make one with the tortillas. Layer it with tortillas.
Flour tortillas?
No, corn.
Corn?
Corn tortillas, yeah. Well, I tell you, we've got a full pot here now. What's your old husband doing nowadays? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, well, just this and that.
Just this and that? He hasn't retired yet or anything like that?
No.
Okay, now let's see. All right, what do we do next? What's going to be next? How are we going to kill off some time here?
Well, we have to chop lettuce, grate cheese.
Okay,
Get all those things
let's
together.
start doing
So
that. Now,
the
what do you want me to do?
lettuce-
Get
the
some lettuce
is
and
over in
cheese
the
here?
refrigerator.
Okay, I'm coming over, and so we're just going to let this cook, right?
That's right.
Okay, we've got lettuce, and we've got cheese. Okay, do you want me to get the lettuce for you?
Sure.
And you want to grate the cheese?
All right.
What, do you need something to grate it into? Well, you
I'll
already
take
have a
this will
frying
work.
pan. That'll
Okay.
just work just
Okay.
fine. And you're just going to grate some cheese. And here, let's get that out of the way there. Could have brought my cheese knife for you. There you go. You got it.
I'm going to do that a little bit at a time.
Let me get the core out of this thing here. And you know, of course, you knew that Martha and I were in the restaurant business for a long time. So we use a lot of this kind of stuff. And you just bash it, and then just pull the core out. And that's the way you do those. And you do
I
them by
always wondered how you did that.
That's the way, right there. Okay. Let me get a little bit of this chopped up here. Okay, how much are we going to need? Half,
Oh,
maybe?
half.
You think a half?
Half
All right.
is fine.
Because, we've got a few people we're going to have to feed
Well,
here.
maybe you better chop it all.
We got the crew we're going to have to feed here. Well, I don't know if they're lettuce eaters or not. Let's see here. Okay. That, I've got about half of that chopped up. And this is going to be kind of a garnish, or covering garnish.
Right, it's quite a bit like a tostada
Oh, yeah.
when you get all through with it.
Oh, it's going to be like a tostado. I'll be darned. Okay. Let's see here. I've got that, and how much cheese we're going to grate up?
Well, half of this, I would say. That'll
Half of
take
that?
us a little time.
I think we're going to have to do that during the break that's coming
Okay.
up here pretty soon.
That's fine. Look, it's...
Oh, yeah. Here, let me get it stirring while you're going over there. I'll take care of this, and it's beginning to warm up now. It looks like it's getting where it's cooking a little bit. We don't need to add water or beer or anything else to this, huh?
No, it doesn't even have any salt or pepper.
You don't put salt or pepper? Well, of course, all that stuff you put in there had salt and pepper
That's
and
right,
so
and the
forth.
cheese is salty.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you want me to do some cheese for you there?
Yes.
All right, I will do some cheese for you. Let me get over here and get some cheese going for you. Okay. Now, let's see here. Let me get the cheese, get this knife out of the way here. What's this stuff over here going to be doing?
Well, if we have a whole lot of extra time...
What'd you do, cut yourself?
Well...
You cut yourself. Oh, well, little bloody cheese. Won't hurt anything.
Well, I've been trying to be real careful.
I cut myself one time on a program, and I was just bleeding like a stuck hog. We just wrapped it up and kept on going. Now we see.
That's what you
So
have to do.
how much cheese do you have here when we started? A couple pounds or so, maybe.
Well, a pound and a half.
So
I
what we're
think.
going to be doing is we'll probably have what, a pound, close to a pound, maybe
Half a pound,
half a
three
pound
quarters,
cheese,
yeah.
and this is just strictly for a garnish.
Right. You
to
just
go
put
over
it
the
in
top.
a bowl and
Okay.
everyone puts whatever they like
All
on
right.
top of their...
Okay. Now let me see. I about got this done here, and we're going to have to take a little break. And then what are we going to do there? We got to cut those up?
Chop these for garnish too.
That's going to be a garnish too, huh? All right. We're going to have to take a break here pretty quick and go sell some goods. We going to stir that? Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a lefty, aren't you? Okay. We got to go sell some goods. We'll be back here in about a minute. Don't go away.
Always were prepared. They survived by their speed. Killing first became the creed, but the gunfighter's code was holsters.
Howdy, partners. This is your old friend Chili Bill with my good buddies here, Juan Baracho and George Gabby Hayes Jr., who just took those falls for you a minute ago, telling you that no Hollywood magic is in this. Western know-how that makes Chili Bill's chili, the authentic, bring-you-back-to-life bowl of red made with lean beef and my own championship chili blend. A real palate pleaser. Why don't you give it a try? Well, let's see. I guess I better eat. Oh, there's only one bowl here?
That's Chili Bill's Championship Chili. You'll find that recipe and many more in If You Like It Hot. And we'll send you also, at no additional cost, a bag of Chili Bill's Championship Chili Mix. And if you can't find it in town, send for it.
See? Well, I think we're going to make it after all. I was beginning to wonder there for a while. You know what we didn't do? We didn't tell them. We were so busy throwing things in this pot. This is my grandma's old number 12. It's a 12-incher, and this used to cook on this down on the ranch. Now, we're going to explain what we put in there. We put in about
1 pound of ground beef.
Ground beef.
That's right.
We put in a little bit more today because she's going to use a little more in a salad that we're going to make up in just a little bit, right?
Yes.
Okay. To that, we added what?
2 cans of tomato sauce.
Just any kind
Just
of?
regular tomato sauce, right.
Okay. Tomato sauce. 1 can.
That's Ortega's taco sauce.
Taco sauce. I guess you could use any good brand of taco sauce.
Any of your favorite.
Or make your own if you wanted to.
Yes.
And then I think the last thing we put in was the ripe olives, right?
Chopped ripe
and they were
olives.
chopped. Of course, you know, you can always save a little bit of money if you want to by chopping these yourself.
I'd rather do it this way.
You don't want to chop them yourself?
No,
Show them your
I
finger.
had a little accident.
Okay, all right. So, now I think we've got everything in there. We did a little topping. We chopped up some lettuce. And now what we're going to do is we're going to chop up 1 tomato, right?
Yes, this is quite a bit like a tostada.
So you just keep piling it up, and that's why you call it a haystack.
Haystack, that's
Sure.
right.
Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll just cut this up. What you saying about like we were doing them for tacos or something, huh?
Yes, just little,
All right.
little bits.
Okay, and we'll take that and I'll chop that down. Could sharpen this knife, I guess. There we go. We just about got that. And we're going to use 1, is what we're going to use?
1 tomato, I think.
What happened to my
is fine.
scraper? I had it around here a minute ago. Oh, there it is. There we go. Let me get this out of the way here. We'll chop 1 more half here real quick. Let's get the rear end off of that one real quick. There we go. Okay. Now, chop this up real quick here. Now, this is going to be a topping, right?
Yes, it's a garnish.
This goes on the haystack.
That's right.
Okay. Now, is anything else going to go on there other than the lettuce that we put over there?
Well, you could...
Oh, yeah, we got cheese, don't we?
Cheese, you have some hot sauce.
Oh, naturally, we got to
You
have
could
a little
also
hot
put
sauce.
guacamole on that if
We
you
got to have a
that.
little bit of hot sauce. Okay, now, so this is the topping. I'm getting sloppy today. Look at that.
You sure are.
Thanks. Now, what we'll do is we'll just put this over to the side. We don't need that right now, right?
No.
Now, what else do we need? We're all set up for this dish. Is that correct?
That's it. It has Fritos on it. It has rice with it. We have the rice.
All right, we're going to
back
show them
over
how to
here.
build that in just a minute.
Fine.
Now, what we have to do now is looks like we're going to have to make up the salad.
Salad, okay.
Now, I've never had this type of a salad. You kind of tell me what to do, and I'll do the chopping. Since you're already wounded, we're going to need all of this?
About half of it will be fine
Now,
for this size bowl.
Are you one of those people that say, don't cut lettuce, you have to
pull it by hand?
No.
You don't get that particular? Huh?
Well, it depends on what I'm doing.
I've had some people jump all over me when they see me come at lettuce with a
Yeah.
knife.
You take it outside and spin it in your
Yeah.
lettuce spinner.
Yeah. All right, now what we're going to do is just put that in the bowl, right?
Put some of this. Shall I go
Okay.
ahead and put some of this
Might
in
as well
there?
just put it in the bowl if that's where we're going to put it.
Okay.
Now you want me to cut one tomato for you, is that right?
Another tomato, please.
Okay. Let me get this off of here. You want this cut the same way, just chopped like that?
Yes.
All right, we'll do that one the same way. What else do we have in there? Anything
Put
else?
This onion. We saved a little onion and we put
A little bit of onion. You want me to chop that a little finer for you?
No, I think it's all right.
Think that? Oh, you want the big hunks like that, huh?
Sure.
All right. Now, let's see here. I'll get this one more for you here. Now, what, does this go in there too, or we?
Well, it just won't fit in this bowl.
Won't fit.
You could have a large bowl of this taco
You're
salad.
telling me I need bigger bowls?
Yes. Yes,
Well,
I think
next
that would
time
be
you
a
come
good
on,
idea.
I'll see whether or not I can get some bigger bowls for you.
These are nacho flavored tortilla chips, and they
Just-
go in the salad.
What'd you do? It looks like you walked on
Yeah,
them or
it
something.
says crushed.
Oh, crush. Okay.
So you just crush them
So you got those all crushed. And are those going to go where?
in the salad.
Oh,
They're
that's
going to be
gonna
all
go-
tossed in the salad.
That sounds interesting.
And these are kidney beans that you toss in with the salad.
All right. Now, if you put this over here, I'll get this in for you. Now, this tomato just goes in, right?
That's right.
And we don't need the rest of the lettuce, is what you're telling me.
That's right.
All right. I'll get rid of the lettuce then. Now, what's going to be next that we're going to have to do here? Let me put this over here. All right.
We need to put some of this grated cheese in the
A
salad.
little bit of the grated cheese in the salad mix. Any spices of any kind? What are we going to
Well,
put in there?
The last thing you put in is some Russian dressing.
Oh, that's Russian.
That's what the recipe said. It works
Now,
out
what is
really
this
well.
recipe called?
Taco salad.
Taco salad. Okay, now I've heard of taco salad. I've never made it before. Now, are we going to put, didn't you tell me we're going to put a little bit of that in here?
Yes.
How much are we going to put in?
Oh, I'd say about half a cup or so. It doesn't really require a
Not
lot
too
of
much,
meat
huh?
mix. And we should drain it as we...
Oh, so we're going to, you
you
want me to have it in there too soupy, huh? Well, let me mix this just a little bit. And you tell me when, and I'll
Okay.
kind of drain that like
Good.
that. And we'll put about like that. You tell me when now.
Okay, that's
Is that going to be
fine.
good?
Yeah,
You know, I
that's
bet
good.
this wouldn't be bad as a burro, huh?
You're right. It's really good.
you
It would be good. You could use
Just wrap it
like
just in a tortilla. Now, how much are you going to put in here? You know, you're not giving me any measurements. All you're doing is dunking
you
this
can
stuff.
put whatever you want.
Oh,
If
all
you
right.
like lots
Okay.
of chips
All right.
and crunchy.
What you're after is really the flavor, right?
Yes.
You want
Right.
the flavor.
Right.
Okay, now you're going to mix that.
You toss it really.
Okay. Just let's turn that right over here so
Okay.
they can see it. We'll move this stuff out of the way there. Okay, toss that around. Oh, it's got good color, doesn't it?
Smells really
It's got red. It's got all those tortillas, and then we're going to put beans in it too, huh?
Beans.
Kidneys.
Kidney beans drained.
How much? All of them?
I would.
And those were drained?
Yes.
Okay. And now you're going to mix that whole conglomeration together, right?
Right.
Okay. You go ahead and do it, and I'll kind of hold it here for you. There you go. Let them get a shot of it, and it's got beautiful color to it. I hope it tastes good,
It does.
Okay.
It tastes good.
because it's got
Then-
great color.
You could serve it like this and let everyone put their own salad dressing on it, because a lot of people like a
Oh,
lot
sure,
of dressing,
sure.
a lot don't. Or you could just lightly dress it with the Russian dressing.
Oh, you mean now?
Now,
I see. You just put it in there and just serve it to everybody.
That's
Toss it
right.
around and so forth.
that's right.
You going to do it that way? Mm-hmm. You get that broken, or do I have to do it for you?
No, I...
Yeah, I got it. Okay. All right. Now, there we go. You do it how
All
much
right.
you want in there. What do you got? What, 3-4 tablespoons maybe,
Not
someplace
more
in there?
than that. I think that was about two
Okay.
or three.
All right. Now, we're going to mix that in. All right. That's beginning to look pretty good. Now, we're going to have
That's
to get
it.
over and start building
All right.
this other
The other
dish.
one?
Did we get that all out of the bottom of that here? Looks like it. I think we're pretty well mixed on this one. Why don't you set this one aside now? And do we have any more paper towels? No, it looks like we're about out of paper towels. Let me wipe this up just a little bit so we can put this dish together. Okay, you're going to have to get me a plate.
All right, there we go. Let's get rid of this knife so we don't end up cutting ourselves again. All right, here we go. You start building.
All right, you set this out buffet style.
All right. Yeah,
But
you're going to
each-
make your own.
Right,
Okay.
each person makes their own. They put Fritos
Okay.
on the plate. Then you put rice.
Okay, hold on.
top
Right
of
here,
it.
let me get the rice. I've got the rice right here. Okay. There you go. What to do? Sit in there and got dry on us?
A little bit. I think
Okay.
rice, though, is kind of an interesting
Okay,
touch.
we're kind of running out of time here right now. And what goes on next? This
The meat mixture.
mixture goes on next. About like this.
Good.
What goes on that?
Lettuce.
Lettuce goes on. How about the cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese goes on too?
Right. Just like
Okay.
a tostada.
Just like that. All right, is that just about it?
Little
A
tomato.
little bit of tomato. Once the tomatoes are on there, we're ready to go to eat. We're going to be right back in about a minute. We're going to eat some of this food. Don't go away.
When they rode into town, folks would try to gun them down, but the gunfighters always were prepared. They survived by their speed, killing first became their creed. The gunfighters' code was host was fair. Gunfighters, gunfighters, death stalking by. Gunfighters,
Howdy, partners. This is your old friend Chili Bill with my good buddies here, Juan Baracho and George Gabby Hayes Jr. We just took those falls for you a minute ago, telling you that no Hollywood magic is in this. Western know-how that makes Chilibill chili, the authentic, bring you back to life bowl of red, made with lean beef, and my own championship chili blend. A real palate pleaser. Why don't you give it a try? Well, let's see, I guess I better eat. Oh, there's only one bowl here?
That's Chilibill's Championship Chili. You'll find that recipe and many more in If You Like It Hot. Enchiladas, tacos, burros, barbecue. You know, this is a unique salad. I've really never had a salad like this before. You know, Chili Bill not having that, you'd think I would have eaten that a long time
I
ago.
certainly would think so.
But I haven't. All right, what we're going to do here is, oh, wait a minute here. I want to go over your book, your cookbook here, A Measure of Love. And this is Marilyn's cookbook. We want you to, you know, send for one of them. They're
$7.
$7. And that's postpaid. That's a bargain, I can tell you that, because I sell mine for more than that with the postage on it. Now, if you want one of those, you need to send to Marilyn Peterson, P.O. Box 44188, Phoenix, Arizona 85064. Is that correct? Did I get it right?
That's right.
I'll tell you what we're going to have to do now. Let's eat. Now
Okay.
what we did was we built this, you know, in layers. That's why it's called a haystack. I guess we better use a little manners here.
Good idea.
And you know, I've got to have a little hot sauce. I've got to have just a little bit. I'm going to put some cayenne on there.
Put
myself.
cayenne on there?
Sure.
Okay. Could I have some hot sauce?
And this is the taco sauce. You're going to put that on. All right, I'm going to be having a little bite of this. Great. My goodness, that's great. Marilyn, thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. I had a good time.
Adios.